welcome back to another episode of Tea-nage Wasteland. Today we're going to be doing the Twinings of London in chai. This is the regular chai, not the ultra chai. I'll do that another day. But yeah, this is not first impression. I've had it before. I've been quite enjoying it actually, so we're going to get into it. So first things first, so it'll have time to steep, we're going to go ahead. It's sliding! Oh my gosh! Okay, I tried to balance too many things on this table. I'll go ahead and open it up, tell you what it smells like. It smells like heaven, spoiler alert, but, okay. Okay, so the scent that you get off the bag itself, very, very spicy, which literally is what the word chai translates to. But you get a lot of cinnamon and clove, nutmeg. I feel like there's ginger. Something else I can't quite pin down, but yeah, those are the main scents I get here. There's a sweetness to it. Actually, it's so spicy it actually burns the back of my throat a little tiny bit while smelling it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in the water. If I'm not mistaken, this one actually feels like it changes scent once you start steeping it. So let me get that fully submerged. I know I'm doing it wrong, but I'm sicky poo today, so I'm lazy. But yeah, so brewing instructions: steep 4 to 6 minutes to desired strength. So yeah, we'll see how long it goes. I'll probably just leave the bag in it indefinitely, like I always do. Alright, so ingredients: black tea, natural chai, cinnamon, and ginger flavors with other natural flavors, cardamom and clove. Maybe cardamom is the one. I don't think I've ever smelled just cardamom. I should check our spice rack and see if we have that, and I'll sniff that and see if that's the other smell that I couldn't quite pinpoint, because it might be. But yeah, so, and they describe it as fine black tea, perfectly balanced with the sweet and savory spice flavors of cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and ginger. Just saying. Ooh, okay, so now it's beginning to evolve as it's getting all up in the water. My goodness, the cloves are released a lot more once it's in the water. That becomes the main attraction, if you will, once this really starts brewing. Yeah, it's like 90% clove and cinnamon at this point, but you definitely still smell ginger as well. That is so nice. Let's see, what else does the box say? Trying to find stuff I didn't read off the little packet itself. Oh, good thing that I opened this one. I did. Best by December 28th, 2017. Well, good thing I'm going through these kind of quickly. I've already worked down through that much of the box before getting around to doing this review, so it is what it is. Okay, here we go. Chai, the finest black tea, expertly blended with the sweet and savory spice flavors. To deliver a flavorful tea with a warm, soothing aroma and fresh, spicy taste. Chai, soothing, spicy, and aromatic. For over 300 years, Twinings has been sourcing and blending the finest high-quality teas from around the globe to ensure that your tea has the perfect balance of tea taste, flavor, and aroma. Twinings blends to perfection the finest black teas with the sweet and savory spice flavors of cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and ginger to give you a line of great-tasting chai teas with a bold, spicy taste and rich, vibrant aroma. Yay! Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, I forgot that spiced apple. Did I ever review that one? I'm not sure I have. I should get around to that one soon, too. I also have the other seasonal Bigelow ones that I bought a couple years ago that, if I don't get on those soon, they may go stale, so I should just do a shit ton of tea videos, like, in the upcoming weeks, just saying. Since, yeah, I have a backlog of a lot of them, and I should really work through those. Because I noticed that the salted caramel ones are starting to get a little bit funky, and I'm like, uh-oh. Please tell me I don't have to repurchase all the other ones. That would be really bad, but anyway, how long has it been? I think only like 3 minutes so far. Anyway, well, what I'm gonna do... Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a taste right now before mixing honey into it, because I personally love the way this tea tastes when you add honey to it. I think it just brings it up to the next level. But first, just so you have an accurate description of what the tea tastes like. Like, obviously, it's not quite as strong right now as it would be if I gave it the full steeping time, but, it is a very spicy flavor. Not spicy like hot, but spicy as in spices. Let me think, how would I describe that? In flavor, I feel like the ginger and the cloves are at the forefront, and the other two flavors are kind of holding back some. But yeah, I'd like to bring it up to the next level with honey. Hold on just a minute. Add that in. It probably looks like a lot more than it actually is because it moves slowly. It wasn't really that much, it just seemed like it. I'll stir that in while it continues to steep. And that flavor will just continue to improve the longer that that bag is in there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Wipe off the spoon so it doesn't leave a wet spot on this table. Okay, so with the tea in it now. Yeah, once you sweeten it up a bit, like, you could totally do it with sugar or non-sugar sweetener as well. I feel like it brings up the vibrancy of the cinnamon in it more once you add the sweetness to it. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I do notice it. So it does bring that out. But again, because I can't quite pinpoint what cardamom specifically is, I can't really say for certain if I smell and or taste that in here. But the other three things, absolutely. And it's such a sweeter, spicier flavor. It doesn't really taste so much like a black tea, like, say, English breakfast tea or Earl Grey or Irish breakfast tea. It doesn't really taste like any of those. It is very much its own thing. It tastes much closer to an herbal tea, actually, once you sweeten it up a little bit. And I've really been enjoying this like crazy. So is my younger sister. She likes doing it with the addition of milk into it, but I have issues digesting milk, so I prefer to generally not add it, so just so I don't screw my stomach up all day and ruin my whole day, especially this early on in the day, and especially when I'm not already feeling 100% to begin with. I don't want to push it any, but yeah, she likes to do that, to really go with the full chai experience. I've tried it, and on certain ones it's good, but other ones I'm like, I kind of liked it better without it, but just for the sake of my stomach, I generally make it without it, but that's just me. You might prefer to put milk in it, and that is totally up to you. It's good both ways. I just personally have issues with milk, and it's easier for me to just skip the milk and add honey and call it a day, you know? So that is where I'm at with it. Ooh, so apparently you get another flavor entirely when you burp. You get like almost pure ginger when you burp. Just as an aside, because that just happened. Because, you know, you totally needed to know that, but at least it's not like a nasty tasting burp. That is really good, and I would recommend that if you enjoyed chai teas, you'd really like this particular one. The pumpkin chai that they make, I actually wasn't that big of a fan. But the regular chai is amazing, so if you see it, and this one I think is actually pretty widely available here in America, grab it because I think it's really good and you probably really enjoy it. See, the picture on the cover, they definitely added milk to theirs for how light that is, but I am not them. Mine is pretty much just herbal tea color. Like I said, it's not even like black tea color, it's just herbal tea color, but it is what it is. So, what would I rate this one? Personally, I have zero issues with it on any level. Other than it's a tiny bit pricey, but I mean, you know, it's not like out of my price range, so I still happily buy it. But yeah, that's like the only thing that, in a perfect world, it would be a little bit cheaper, but you know what? For quality, you pay more, and it pays off here. So, anyway, I would give this a 5 out of 5 rating, and I definitely think you guys should check this one out if you haven't already. So, I will be back soon with another tea review. Not today, obviously, but probably sometime in the near future. How often would you guys like to see them? Like once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month? Like, what frequency would you like to see these at? Like, I can't do them every day because I don't have that much tea, nor do I have enough money to fund that being a thing. I can't do that, but I could do once a week, once every 2 weeks, or once every month. I could agree to any of those. I just would like to know what the ideal frequency for you guys would be. And once I run through my stash, I don't know that I could maintain such a frequent schedule as once a week, but I have quite a few, so you know, I could probably go for quite a while doing once a week, but at least through the end of the year, safely, no doubt. But anyway, yeah, so that is it for this one. So as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Have you tried this one before? If so, what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. And as usual, if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link is, as always, in the description box. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye.